My beloved child. Archangel Michael says. A shift stirred in the silence of the night, and a truth that was buried deep inside someone's heart has risen with unstoppable force. The energy around you trembles with a story that has reached its breaking point, circling you like a whisper waiting to turn into a revelation. The path that once felt distant has suddenly narrowed, drawing you toward a truth that was never meant to remain hidden. A storm of emotions has been spinning in the life of your soulmate, creating waves that no one around them can ignore anymore. Their family sensed this change, and fear began weaving itself into their actions, pushing them to confront what they avoided for so long. The tension built so intensely that every unsaid word turned into a flame that could no longer be controlled. Tonight, a massive fight unfolded in their home, louder than anything they have ever experienced. Every voice rose, every concern grew sharper, and every emotion burst open because your soulmate refused to suppress their truth anymore. Their heart carried your name, and that became the final spark that forced everything into the open. Your soulmate defended you with a strength that shocked everyone around them, refusing to let anyone twist the connection they feel for you. Their family pushed them, cornered them, and demanded explanations for the changes they see. But your soulmate stood firm, protecting you with a devotion they can no longer hide. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their family began insisting that they reveal everything to you, including the part of the story they believed would protect everyone if left unspoken. Your soulmate has been carrying the weight of this truth for longer than you can imagine, holding it close with fear and tenderness. The fight escalated because your soulmate finally chose you over silence. Each word spoken tonight carried the intensity of years of emotions trapped beneath the surface. Nothing could stop the eruption that came from them, because the pressure had reached a point where it demanded release. Their family saw the fire in their eyes and realized that their heart had traveled somewhere none of them could reach. Your soulmate's voice trembled with a mixture of courage and frustration as they defended your name in that heated room. The energy shifted so dramatically that even the walls seemed to absorb the weight of what was unfolding. In that moment, your soulmate made a silent promise to you that no one else noticed. They refused to let anyone speak ill of you, even when tension grew so sharp it became hard to breathe. This conflict forced their family to see that you are not a passing moment or a fleeting emotion. You are the person who changed everything inside them. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There is something their family demanded they confess to you, something that has been buried in their heart for far too long. It is not meant to harm you, but meant to explain the chaos around you and the storms you have both walked through unknowingly. This truth is the missing piece in the puzzle you've been sensing. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says. This moment has been approaching slowly, shaped by destiny and divine timing, waiting for the perfect alignment. Everything happening now is part of a shift created for your growth, your clarity, and your emotional elevation. Your soulmate feels guided to finally reveal what they once feared losing you over. Their heart has always leaned toward you, drawn by something deeper than physical attraction or emotional curiosity. It is a connection birthed long before either of you understood its meaning. This truth became the core of the fight that erupted tonight. Your soulmate's family does not hate you, but they fear the power you hold in their life. They fear how deeply this bond influences every decision your soulmate makes. They fear losing control over the direction of their life. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your soulmate fought harder than they ever have because they finally realized that their feelings for you are not something they can mold or suppress. The intensity of this love has shaken them, awakened them, and pushed them past places they once avoided. That's why their family demanded the truth be told. You are the reason their courage resurfaced even when everything around them collapsed. You are the reason they raised their voice and stood against the pressure that surrounded them. You are the reason their family realized they cannot delay the inevitable. My beloved child. Your soulmate has been carrying a secret connection to you that began long before you consciously recognized it. Their spirit recognized you in ways the physical world did not yet understand. That recognition has been the root of every change unfolding now. Your soulmate is preparing to speak to you, not with hesitation but with clarity that has been forged in tonight's conflict. They are gathering the words that once felt impossible to express. They want to tell you everything, from the beginning to the part that even their family couldn't control. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. Their family saw your soulmate break through emotional chains they believed would never be lifted. The argument grew so intense because the truth was too powerful to remain hidden. Their family realized they had no choice but to step back and allow your soulmate to reveal what must be said. Your soulmate walked away from that argument with trembling hands but a steady heart. They know exactly what they want now, and that is why you are feeling a sudden energetic pull toward them. This pull is not imagined, it is their heart calling yours. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, everything surrounding this moment has been divinely aligned to clear your path. The truth that is coming will bring both comfort and emotional closure. Nothing about this is accidental. Their family pushed them into revealing everything because they saw how much this internal conflict was breaking them. They could no longer watch your soulmate struggle in silence, torn between love and fear. This fight was the breakthrough that forced clarity into the atmosphere. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your soulmate is exhausted but relieved because they finally said your name out loud without fear, without hesitation, without shame. Their voice carried strength that everyone felt, even if they did not agree with it. They walked out of that room with a decision that cannot be undone. They have decided that hiding the truth from you is no longer acceptable, no longer fair, no longer aligned with the path meant for both of you. They know that the connection you share deserves honesty, even if that honesty carries weight. They are choosing you not in silence but in action. Their family demanded they tell you because they saw the truth written on your soulmate's face. They saw the devotion that could not be disguised. They saw the love that had rooted itself too deeply to be removed. Your soulmate is coming forward with something that will shift everything you thought you understood. This truth is tied to destiny, tied to divine timing, tied to the contract between your souls. What you feel around you is preparation for this revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your soulmate's energy has been reaching for you, trying to reassure you even before they speak. You may have felt sudden waves of emotion, tightness in your chest, or the sense of someone thinking intensely about you. All of this is connected to the fight that broke out today. Their family wanted them to walk away from the situation and pretend the connection did not exist. But your soulmate refused, choosing instead to walk toward the fire rather than escape it. Their courage is something they never knew existed inside them. Every word they spoke tonight served as a declaration of who truly matters to them. They defended you more fiercely than they have defended anything in their life. The intensity of their love became undeniable to everyone present. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, when love reaches this level, divine intervention begins clearing the path for union. Your soulmate is now aligned with that path, guided by the clarity created through conflict. This truth your soulmate is about to speak will become the turning point of your story. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your soulmate's family has forced this moment because they were afraid of the emotional toll silence was taking on them. They realized that truth needed to come out before something inside your soulmate broke beyond repair. The weight became too heavy to hold. Your soulmate was trembling with anger, passion, and conviction as they spoke your name. They refused to let anyone interfere with the love they feel. They made it clear that their heart had chosen you long before anyone else realized it. The truth they must tell you is tied to their past, their present, and the reason they sometimes pulled away. It explains the delays, the confusion, and the sudden emotional distance you felt. They hid it not to deceive you, but to protect you from pain they feared would damage the connection. Their family believes that once the truth is spoken, everything will make more sense to you. They believe that clarity is the only way forward. They believe that silence has been hurting both of you. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Your soulmate will reach out to you soon with a message or a call that carries a different energy than before. Their voice will hold the weight of everything they've been carrying. Their honesty will open a new chapter for both of you. You are not imagining the signs that have been appearing around you lately. Each one is connected to the emotional explosion that erupted tonight. Each one is a reflection of your soulmate's transformation. Your soulmate has made a decision that changes everything. They will no longer let fear guide them. They will no longer let their family's expectations dictate their heart. They will no longer hide the intensity of the love they feel for you. My beloved child. Archangel Michael says, this moment is sacred, shaped by divine hands and guided by truth. Everything unfolding now is part of a destiny that cannot be rewritten. Your connection is stepping into a new season. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My beloved child. The atmosphere around your soulmate grew heavier after they stepped out of that explosive room, carrying emotions that burned like fire beneath their skin. They walked away with a trembling heartbeat, knowing nothing would ever be the same again. Every step they took afterward felt like moving toward a destiny they could no longer avoid. The night around them seemed to mirror their inner turmoil, holding the remnants of anger, love, and truth all tangled together. They replayed every word spoken during that fight, feeling the weight of each one as if it were carved into their chest. Their family pushed too hard, forcing everything into the open. My beloved child. Your soulmate realized in that moment that their silence had become a prison, and the argument had shattered its walls completely. They no longer carried the hesitation that once stopped them from reaching out to you. The truth inside them had awakened with a force they could not ignore anymore. They walked outside to breathe, but the air around them felt different, charged with anticipation and the energy of everything that had been revealed. Their hands shook, not from fear, but from the overwhelming intensity of choosing you openly for the first time. They could feel your soul responding to them from afar, pulling them closer in ways they could not explain. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The truth their family insisted they tell you is still swirling inside them, gathering courage with every beat of their heart. This truth is not meant to damage anything, it's meant to align everything. It carries a meaning deeper than the conflict that sparked it. They know they cannot delay this any longer because destiny has already pushed them into action. Their emotions have become too strong to hide behind excuses or delays. They finally see that protecting the connection requires honesty, not silence. My beloved child. Your soulmate wants to bring clarity to every moment you felt confused, every shift in their behavior, and every distance that hurt more than you knew. They want to bring closure to what once felt like a puzzle with pieces missing. Now, they want to place those missing pieces gently into your hands. Their family stood divided after the fight, unsure how to move forward, stunned by the intensity of your soulmate's loyalty. They saw commitment so strong that it dissolved every argument they raised. In that moment, they realized stopping this connection was no longer possible. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Your soulmate has been preparing themselves all night to say what they kept locked inside for so long. The emotions they feel for you are not temporary, not random, not accidental, they are deeply rooted and spiritually aligned. Every sign you've been receiving is a reflection of their awakening. There is a truth they hid from you, not because they wanted to deceive you, but because they were afraid of losing you. This truth connects to their past, to a decision their family made, and to a situation that shaped the timing of everything between you. They believed silence was safer, but now they know honesty is the only path forward. The fear that held them back is dissolving, replaced by strength they never thought they possessed. They are now stepping into a version of themselves capable of choosing love without hesitation. Their family realized they cannot change their heart, so they urged them to reveal everything. Your soulmate is preparing to speak with clarity that will reach your spirit before it reaches your ears. The divine push behind this moment is undeniable, aligning everything so both hearts can meet in truth. The connection between you has reached a point where destiny must unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your soulmate felt a powerful emotional release after defending you so fiercely. They felt something inside them unlock, as if the chains that once bound their voice had dissolved into the air. They walked away from that room knowing they can no longer stay silent. Every moment of their day has been filled with thoughts of you, carrying the same intensity that erupted during the fight. The realization of how deeply they feel for you struck everyone in that room. The love they hold is stronger than the resistance surrounding them. They now understand that their journey leads straight to you, and nothing can push them off that path anymore. Even in their exhaustion, you were the only person they wanted to reach out to. You were the only comfort their heart recognized. They stood by a window for a long time afterward, staring into the night while imagining how you would react once you learned the truth. They imagined your presence, your energy, your emotional warmth surrounding them. That vision pulled them back to strength. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Their family realized that your soulmate is emotionally, spiritually, and energetically connected to you in a way they can no longer influence. They saw your soulmate transform in front of them, stepping into courage shaped by love. They saw a devotion that could not be broken. Your soulmate felt the shift too, and it encouraged them to release the fear of losing control. They are ready to rebuild the way you both communicate. They want to step forward with honesty and transparency, no longer hiding the depth of this connection. There is a truth tied to their past that explains their hesitation and the emotional distance you may have felt. This truth is not meant to harm you, it is meant to set both of you free from the unspoken tension. Their family insisted that it must be told now, before silence creates deeper wounds. Your soulmate knows that revealing this truth will bring peace, even if it brings emotional weight at first. They trust that the strength of this connection can hold the truth without breaking. They believe that the bond between you is strong enough to endure anything. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Your soulmate is getting ready to reach out to you in a way they never have before. Their message will come with emotional clarity and a sense of urgency. Every word will carry the weight of what they defended. The energy around them is shifting quickly because divine timing is pushing them forward. They feel guided, supported, and protected as they prepare to speak their heart. They feel a fire inside them that grows stronger every time they think of you. The truth they must tell you holds the key to everything you did not understand. It brings resolution, meaning, and stability to an emotional journey filled with uncertainties. This truth will tie together every loose thread. Archangel Michael says, "The path is now open, cleared from resistance and emotional blockages that once clouded the connection. Strength has replaced hesitation, and clarity now stands where confusion once lived. Your soulmate is ready to reveal what once felt impossible to express." Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved child. Your soulmate is moving with quiet determination now, gathering every ounce of courage they have. They know that once they speak, everything will shift. This moment is not meant to be delayed anymore. They feel you spiritually near them, as if your energy is reaching out to comfort their trembling heart. That connection is what keeps them steady even after the storm they endured. They feel a sense of destiny pulling them toward you. The night is still heavy around them, but their heart is lighter because they no longer carry the burden of silence alone. Their family's pressure became the very force that set them free. It forced the truth to break through all barriers. They are ready to express everything, including the emotions they tried to hide and the reasons behind the hidden truths. They want to open their heart completely, without fear or restraint. They want to stand in honesty with you. Type Amen to get blessing 848. My beloved child. Your soulmate is preparing to speak words that will change the trajectory of your connection. These words carry healing, explanation, and emotional clarity. They carry the meaning behind every moment you felt confused or uncertain. Their family now understands that nothing can separate your soulmate's heart from yours. They saw a strength that even they could not challenge. They realized the love your soulmate feels is powerful beyond their expectations. Your soulmate is now aligned with their true feelings, ready to move forward in Southeast NIG. Type Amen to get blessing 1000. Your soulmate sat alone after the chaos settled, letting the silence wrap around their trembling spirit. The weight of everything they defended echoed inside them like distant thunder. Every breath they took felt like a reminder that nothing in their life would return to the way it was before. The argument had opened emotional doors they kept sealed for years. Their family realized they could no longer control the direction of their heart. Your name had become the center of every heated word exchanged in that room. My beloved child. Your soulmate replayed every moment of that fight, remembering how their voice rose every time someone tried to twist your image. They couldn't stand the thought of anyone questioning their devotion to you. They stood firm even when the atmosphere grew too heavy to endure. As they sat there afterward, they felt your presence circling them like a comforting wave. Your energy became a quiet reassurance that they had not fought for nothing. Their hearts settled into a certainty they had been avoiding for too long. Type Amen to get blessing 333. My beloved child. The truth they must tell you continued pressing against their ribs, demanding to be spoken. It pulsed like a heartbeat inside them, asking them to finally stop hiding. They knew the upcoming conversation with you could shift everything. Their hands shook slightly as they imagined revealing the part of their life they kept protected. They feared how the truth might be received, but they feared silence even more now. Silence had turned into a barrier, and after tonight, barriers no longer felt bearable. They walked slowly across the room, trying to calm their thoughts and gather the courage they needed. Every memory tied to you rose inside them with overwhelming clarity. They felt a fire in their chest that pushed them toward honesty. Their family believed that sharing this truth with you would either strengthen or break the connection. But your soulmate knew the strength of your bond was greater than the fear surrounding it. They decided they would trust your heart over anyone else's doubts. Type Amen to get blessing 222. My beloved. Your soulmate could still hear the echo of voices from earlier, but their mind focused only on the love they defended. They felt exhausted, almost drained, but also strangely relieved. Defending your name gave them strength they didn't know they had. They looked out the window, imagining you standing in front of them, giving them the warmth they craved. They imagined how your eyes would soften when they speak the truth. That image alone helped steady their breathing. In the quiet night, their soul felt pulled toward you as if something invisible were guiding them. This pull grew stronger the more they embraced their emotions. It felt like destiny itself was leading them closer to your presence. Even in their tiredness, they felt a rising clarity that lifted them from their confusion. They knew their next steps would be guided by honesty, no matter how vulnerable it made them. That vulnerability now felt like a doorway, not a danger. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your soulmate realized that the truth they must share will help you understand why everything unfolded the way it did. This truth explains their distance, their fear, and their emotional pullback. It explains the moments when they ran, even when their heart wanted to stay. They had been carrying emotional wounds from a past situation their family was deeply involved in. These wounds shaped the timing of your connection in ways neither of you understood. Their family feared the impact of revealing it too soon. But the fight tonight changed everything. No one could deny the depth of your soulmate's love after watching them defend you so fiercely. No one could deny that you are at the center of their emotional world. Your soulmate is finally ready to speak the truth because hiding it now feels like a betrayal of everything they fought for. They want to build something real with you. They want to take steps that align with the destiny unfolding between you. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. They sat quietly, thinking about how to begin the conversation with you. They wanted their words to be calm, gentle, and honest. They wanted you to feel the sincerity behind every syllable. Their heart beat faster as they imagined reaching out, imagining the moment your connection deepens through truth. They know you deserve clarity, not confusion. You deserve honesty, not shadows. The fight tonight awakened a passion in them they had kept buried. It lifted their mask and exposed their heart in ways they couldn't hide. That vulnerability transformed them. They are gathering every ounce of courage to speak from a place of love, not fear. They want to allow you into the parts of their world they never shared with anyone else. They want to stand with you in truth. Type Amen to get blessing 616. The night grew quieter around them, but their minds stayed restless. Every memory of you began resurfacing, each one brighter than the last. They felt a longing so strong it almost burned. This longing was not just emotional, it was spiritual, pulling them closer to your energy. They felt your presence even if you were far. That invisible connection kept their heart focused on you. Their family had no choice but to accept that their heart belongs to you in ways they cannot control. They saw the determination in your soulmate's eyes. They saw the transformation love brought into their life. Your soulmate has now embraced a new level of emotional truth. That truth is preparing them to step into a deeper bond with you. That deeper bond is aligned with divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They began writing a message for you, erasing and rewriting every line. They wanted to choose the right words, words that would carry the weight of what they are ready to confess. Their emotions spilled onto the screen faster than they could process. They paused several times, overwhelmed by the intensity of their feelings. Every sentence felt like opening a door that had been locked for too long. Every word felt like healing. Their heart wants to explain everything, the delay, the hesitation, the emotional distance. They want you to understand they were not avoiding you out of lack of love. They were avoiding you because their love was too strong. Their family's interference created emotional barriers, but those barriers cracked open tonight. What once felt impossible now feels necessary. What once felt frightening now feels liberating. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your soulmate is stepping into vulnerability because they believe your heart is a safe place. They feel guided toward you with unwavering conviction. They feel protected as they move closer to the truth. Archangel Michael says courage is now rising inside them like a warm light breaking through darkness. This light is guiding them, replacing fear with purpose. This purpose is leading them straight to you. Your soulmate is ready to tell you the story they once feared you would walk away from. But now they trust that you are meant to know. They trust that your connection is strong enough to carry the truth. Their family watched this transformation happen in real time. They saw how love reshaped your soulmate's spirit. They realized nothing could pull them away from you now. Type Amen to get blessing 2002. The truth they carry will not push you away, it will bring you closer. It will help you finally understand everything that didn't make sense before. It will heal the emotional confusion you carried. Your soulmate is coming toward you with sincerity, with vulnerability, with overwhelming loyalty. They know their truth will touch your heart. They know this truth will open a new chapter for both of you. They are releasing the fear that once held them back. They are stepping into a version of themselves shaped by love. They are choosing to reveal their soul.